Hi, my name is Jason, and today I wanted to give a quick demonstration of how to use the provided Jack compiler from Nand2Tetris Part 2. And before I want to dive into this, I want to say that there are two ways how we can compile files. The first way is that we can compile files individually, and the second way is that we can compile all of the files that are contained within a folder. So let me demonstrate how to do this. So I have my Nand2Tetris folder saved on my desktop here, which we can see in the top right-hand corner of the screen. And if I go into my tools folder, I will see that we have a Jack compiler file. But the Jack compiler is a little different from some of the tools that we've used previously in this course because Jack compiler can only be run through the command prompt or through the terminal window. So let me demonstrate how to do that. So first I'm going to open a separate window of Nand2Tetris, of my file explorer for Nand2Tetris. I can go into projects, project 9. And here we can see a bunch of different projects, and they are all written in Jack, or most of them are written in Jack. We have these Jack files, which we cannot run on our VM emulator yet. So we have to compile them first. So let me compile this main file for the average program. And so I'm going to copy this over to my tools folder. And the way how I do this is that let me delete that. I always hold down Control before I click on it, and then I drag it over. And that way I can create a copy instead of dragging over the original file itself. And I always do this in case I might accidentally delete this here in the tools folder, and I want to make sure I don't lose files. So that's why I copy it. But I can compile this by opening up my terminal window. And then I type in cd, which is short for change directory, desktop/Nand2Tetris/tools, because my Nand2Tetris folder is in my desktop. And then I'm going to write Jack compiler main.jack, because that is the name of our Jack file. It's main.jack. Press enter. And then we can see in our tools folder that a new file has popped up. And we can see the file type. And we can see that this is a VM file. So I can open that and just take a look really quickly, and this is a VM file. And now I can run this on my VM emulator. And then I can run this, but I'm not going to do the whole thing. And so now I'm going to delete these files because I'm done with that demonstration. But we can do this again for programs with multiple classes. For example, we can have the square program, which has multiple files. We have a main file, but we also have these two class files, which are square and square game. And so if I want to compile all of these at the same time, I can do that by compiling the entire folder. So I'm going to hit Control and copy this folder over to my tools folder. And then I'm going to open up my command prompt again, type in cd desktop Nand2Tetris tools, and then I'm going to type in Jack compiler, and then I'm going to type in square because that's the name of the folder that I want to compile. So I just compiled all of the Jack files in square, and I can open up square and take a look at that. So now we have these 3 VM files, while as before we only had 3 Jack files. I can just open up one of them to take a look and see what it looks like. So this is a VM file. And now I can run this folder using my VM emulator. So I'm going to go to Tools and then run Square. And this is my Square file. And I'm not exactly sure why my screen in the VM emulator kind of looks like that. I think that just has something to do with my computer, but this is running normally, and that wraps up my demonstration. And so then those are 2 ways how to compile Jack files using the Jack compiler for Nand2Tetris. I hope this video was helpful.